Senator John Barrasso was a key player in passing climate legislation last year, and he is now poised to be perhaps one of President Biden's biggest opponents when it comes to this issue. He's also the ranking member of the Energy and National Resources Committee, and he's from the great state of Wyoming. Senator, great to see you today. Thank you so much for being here.
Great to be with you, Martha. Thank you.
So how do you see this? What's the impact on Wyoming?
Well, it's a dramatic impact on Wyoming, and I stand with the workers. And these are the workers I was with this weekend in Wyoming, the people who work in oil and gas and coal, and who provide affordable energy for America. You know, you can protect the environment without punishing the economy and punishing the people who work to provide energy. But Joe Biden hasn't taken this approach. He's taken a sledgehammer to the energy workers of the country. The energy needs are going to continue to be there, but the jobs are going to go other places, whether it's to Canada, whether it's to Saudi Arabia, because we need the energy. And the people that are going to suffer aren't just the workers in this country, they're also the people that purchase energy, people that fill their cars, people that heat their homes, because we're going to see an increase in the cost of energy for consumers because of these executive orders. You know, President Biden said he wanted to work together, but boy, he got to the White House and he drew a big target on the back of American energy, and he pulled the trigger, killing the Keystone XL pipeline, killing oil and gas leases, and then putting us back in the Paris Accord.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the huge gains that were made in terms of energy independence, I mean, I remember gas lines when I was a little kid, and, you know, you look at all of the impact of OPEC and the power that they had over the world and over the United States through that entire period. Gaining energy independence has put us in a completely different position against these countries when we go to negotiate with them and talk with them. We know that John Kerry, the former Secretary of State, has now been put in charge of climate change. That's his area for the Biden administration. Watch this little snippet of an interview that he did with Fareed Zakaria.
Canceling the Keystone pipeline, the decision on no new fracking on new federal lands. Those governmental decisions are going to put people out of work. In fact, already are doing so. What do you say to those people?
We're a great nation at creating jobs. There are going to be a massive, literally millions of jobs created over these next years. And there will be a transition in our economy.
So are there going to be I just noticed on the graphic in Grady Trimble's piece, 1 million jobs likely lost in up to 2022. That's a very big number. But John Kerry is saying that there's going to be millions of jobs created in these new industries. Do you agree with that?
No, I do not. John Kerry is wrong. And if he were standing here, I'd look him straight in the eye and I'd say, John Kerry, you should be straight with the American people. Because even the fact checkers, the Washington Post, who endorsed President Biden for president, have said of what John Kerry said, they said it was false hope and it was misleading information. At the most, you're talking about 10,000 new jobs over the next 10 years in solar and in wind. You know, the nominee to be Secretary of Energy said jobs may need to be sacrificed. That's the approach of this administration. These are climate alarmists, and they want to do things dramatically, unilaterally, immediately, to no benefit to the climate, but to devastation of the economy. Energy is called the master resource for a reason. It powers our economy, jobs, the military. We are a world energy superpower, and we have been acting like it in the last 4 years. President Biden has now turned off the switch.
So is it legal for the President of the United States to ban energy production on federal lands? Because there's a question about that, right?
I agree with you, Martha. When we take a look at it, there's executive orders that have come out. There will be lawsuits, I can assure you. And with the fact that over the last 4 years, we've put over 200 conservative judges on the courts, I think there's a very good chance that what President Biden is trying to do will be overturned, will not be found to be legal. And there are a number of us in Congress, actually on both sides of the aisle, that are trying to stop Joe Biden and his climate alarmists from moving in that direction. There are a number of members of Congress who are Democrats from Texas who are opposing what President Biden is trying to do. And I'm going to work closely with Joe Manchin Democrat from West Virginia, who is chair of the Energy Committee. I'm the ranking member of the Energy Committee, and we both believe that we need all of the energy. We need oil and gas and coal. We need uranium for nuclear power. We do need wind and solar, but we need to make sure that American energy, and we make energy as clean as we can, as fast as we can, and do it in ways that don't raise costs for American consumers.
Well, it's a very big story, and it's a big political story as well. A lot of these energy-producing states are red states, but there are swing states on that list as well. So it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. I had the pleasure of being in your beautiful state of Wyoming all last week, Senator, and it's an amazing place that you come from. So thank you very much. It's great to have you here today.
Great people, hardworking, and we produce a lot of energy. Thanks, Martha.
That's for sure. Thank you, Senator.